Good. So let's go for let's go do the glutes muscles. Here, let me correct that contact, and also here. Here we have done the quadriceps. Oh wait. Okay, I'm just subdividing sometimes, because after we're gonna make those fibers definitions and paint the tendons. Okay, so now let's make the glutes muscles. For glutes, we're gonna have, as I said, before we start the glutes, we could make the tensor fascial latte. We could start with this. So yeah, for the tensor fascial latte, we're gonna have kind of a connection, an insert over the almost in the graded trochanter, but it's not on the graded trochanter. It's gonna actually insert in the iliotibial tract, which is this region that we're gonna make, but let's make it separated. I'll do from an extract on its origin with almost not thickness, and then accept. Can click on it and grab it. Okay, good. And let's position it. Right over there. Here you can give a little inflate. Oh, sorry. Let's go back there. Yeah, inflate this, smooth a little bit. And yeah, that's good. We're gonna have here the tensor fascial latte. And this will fuse this region here on the sides. And I think here we are missing some vastus lateralis volume. Okay. More into this region. Okay. And then I'm gonna duplicate this and start to make the gluteus medius. Duplicate it, and then now I can connect right over the graded trochanter, and then I can grab it, or maybe tilt it. And then I can grab it right into the right position of its insertion on the ilia crest. And then before we review its volume, let's wait, let me grab it, oops, right until this region. Good. On the Ilia crest, and then we're gonna be able to see the gluteus medius, and then let's go and make the gluteus maximus now. For the gluteus maximus will be kind of the same, but it will start on all the rest here of the posterior superior iliac spine there. Let's grab this. And then it goes over the sacrum. And it also is gonna connect right over the femur, but in all this region here. Okay. Okay, let's save it. Okay, and let me subdivide it sometimes. Now I'm trying to add more volume over the anterior view of the legs. So I'm giving more volume on quadriceps. Okay, very nice. And then now let's make the hamstrings. And also we're gonna need to make the fascia latae, the iliotibial tract. Yeah, so let's do the iliotibial tract first. I can duplicate this, grab it to the sides, and make it very thinner. make it also thinner this way. And this will be this color. And this will go right over here and make kind of right over there. After we can correct, but let's first make this. Okay, so here let's correct the insertion point for the iliotibial tract. Where it is here? Yeah, right over here. We have its origin in the tensor fascia latae, and also this region of the gluteus maximus and the gluteus medius. I think it's gonna insert on the greater trochanter, but let me go. Yeah, just the greater trochanter, but the gluteus maximus, it goes right over the iliotibial band. Yeah, so it continues also in the femur and this iliotibial band. So let me, no, yeah, right over the femur, sorry. So let's grab it over here, which also make parts of the gluteus maximus. All right. And the tensor fascia latae obviously will be one of the insertion points. And the insertion point of this iliotibial band will be right over here in the tibial region. It's called the line oblique, I think, but right over here. Oops. Okay, and now I think we are able to make the hamstrings. And the hamstrings, as we have here in PureHef, we can see that it's formed just by three muscles: the biceps femoris, semitendinosus, and semimembranosus. Okay, these three muscles will be the hamstring muscles, and makes the back region of the legs, the upper legs. Yeah, so let's make each one. So for the biceps femoris, we can think on all of this region of the hamstrings. We can think just as the arms, and where the glutes would be kind of the the deltoids, and then the biceps femoris and all the hamstrings would be the biceps, and in the other side here, the quadriceps, we're gonna have some relation with the triceps muscles, because we're gonna have a big tendon region that I will paint after on it, and this would be like the ulna, you know, the tibia would be just like the ulna. Where is our fibula? Let me find it. Radius in ulna, and where is tibia? Fibula. Oh, I think we lost humerus. Yeah, maybe I think I've deleted. So let me try to recover it. Good. I just recovered from a previous quick save, and let's see here. Yeah, we can start with the hamstrings. And as I was saying about the biceps femoris, just as the biceps brachialis on the arms, we're gonna have two heads on the biceps femoris. The long head, which will start right over here in the ischials, the bone of the pelvis bone, and it will merge with the church head tendons. And the church head, you know, it origins on this region of the femur, the distal linea aspera lateral super condylar ridge of femur. Yeah, just this region right over there, and we're gonna make it origin there, and all inserting on the head of fibula, right, and the lateral condyle of tibia. All those 2 points right over there, right over there. Sorry. So yeah, in order to do this, I can duplicate maybe some muscle here. Let's first group the glutes and the tensor fasciae latae. So I could oh no, I could hide like this, and this way it will be easier for us to be able to see, you know, where it origins. So I think I can duplicate this one. So I'm gonna duplicate this subtool. I'm gonna grab it to the back like this, and I try to smooth just a little bit the overall volume, so we can better position it on the right place. So yeah, we can rotate it now. And position it right over here. Now it's moved like this, and this way it will be easier to grab and position it on the right insertion point. Here the head of tibia, sorry, the head of fibula, and also the lateral epicondyle of tibia. Good. So here I will just make the long head first, and after I can duplicate this and make the let me add more volume with move brush and backface masking, turn it on, and then smooth just a little bit. and then I can also add more volume to this axis. Okay, and then I can duplicate the subtool and make like the charge head originating on the biceps. Oh, not the biceps, on the femur, sorry. So let's first hide this one and position it right over the femur. Okay, perfect. Okay, so this will be the biceps femoris, and now let's go to make the semitendinosus and the semimembranosus. Okay, so the first one will be the semitendinosus, and actually the semimembranosus behind it. I think they are one above the other, so let's do it.